Hamilton looking, shooting, Hamilton! 2-0, Kansas City against the run of play.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Run It Back, your exclusive Just Women's Sports look into the NWSL playoff picture presented by Nike. I'm Haley. This is Madison. Let's get right into it.
We got a lot to talk about.
We had a lot to talk about. We had a really fun semifinal weekend. Taylor Korniak put the wave up early. Rocky Rodriguez leveled in the 20th minute, and then that Crystal Dunn goal. I know there's a lot more to unpack there than what I just described, but that's your rundown. I did say that I thought Taylor Korniak would score, so at least I got one prediction right, but it wasn't enough, and that Rocky Rodriguez stunner canceled it out. That was an unbelievable goal.
I think the two people that you didn't want to have a fast start was Alex Morgan and Taylor Korniak. And of course, it's Alex serving the ball into Taylor, who, for lack of a better term, was pretty free in the box. I was a little disappointed in Portland's marking in that moment, but Portland got it together, and I thought that the game was really exciting. It was very interesting because San Diego typically really picks up steam in the last 15 minutes, and Portland said, we have the playoff experience. We've been here longer. You guys sit down, watch what we're about to do.
You felt like they were going to score. They had the fans behind them. You saw their body language. It kind of felt like in that moment they had San Diego on their heels. You know, we're going into those final moments of the game. And honestly, who else but Crystal Dunn? Like, what a comeback story. 5 months after giving birth.
I can't even imagine how she feels, but the inspiration that she's now become and has been and will continue to be for all of these for these moms that are pursuing their dreams. And, you know, we can do both.
You kind of like wanted this crazy excitement to roll into the second game. 2-0 win for Kansas City. Kansas City came out, scored in the 4th minute. Alex Loera put them up early. I think a little bit to the surprise of the Reign.
Of everyone.
That whole stadium just kind of felt like it had the wind taken out of it a little bit. And then an unbelievable game by Adie Franch. Kristen Hamilton puts it away a little later in the game, and they never came back. And I think that was probably the more surprising of the two results. Probably to everybody but Kansas City.
I think that Kansas City came in, they got that early goal, and then they defended for their lives. And
they did.
You know, it worked. They played a game of chaos, and that the Reign struggles against that sometimes. They want to play a very calculated, you know, quality on the ball, having quality in both 18s, and it just wasn't their night. Let's switch gears, and now looking ahead to next weekend, it's time for Championship Chat, presented by Nike.
I'm super excited. Give me a key. What's your biggest key to this game? What does Portland need to do to win? What does Kansas need to do to win?
I think that both of these games just showed sometimes you have to win ugly, and it is the game of really small margins. Both of these teams are very strong on set pieces, and so it's going to come down to those really tight, scrappy defensive key moments, and Kansas City proved that they can clear the balls 37 times. I'm not sure how many times Portland was able to clear from San Diego, but it's going to come down to those really small moments, and I think offensively, both of these teams have enough to put goals in the back of the net, but I think it's going to come down to the leadership of Becky Sauerbrunn, who I thought played very well against San Diego Wave, and really just showed her veteran leadership and composure in those big moments. But on the flip side, you've got a back line that's hungry and young and really exciting to watch. I thought Del Fava really held her own against Megan Rapinoe, who was also playing well. Liz Ball, you know, was everywhere. Kristen Edmonds everywhere. So it's just going to be a game of it's almost going to be like a chess match, because both of these are such transitional teams and they're going to kind of counter each other out. So I'm interested to see how that plays out.
I like that. Okay, so I got to ask, what do you got? Who you got?
Again, predictions are tough, and honestly, in my heart, I just can't root for them. So I'm gonna pull for Kansas City in this one.
You're gonna pull for Kansas City. I like it.
Yes, I think that I'm gonna go for the full Cinderella story. Started from the bottom, now we're here, and I think that, you know, they're riding this really good momentum. They're peaking at the right time, and if Adie Franch plays like she did last night, there's no way.
Yeah, she was out of her mind last night. You know what? I'm gonna make this fun. I feel like one of us has to win. I think Portland is the more experienced team in the finals. I know that means nothing when it all comes down to it, but I'll say Portland, and that way, the next time we talk,
One of us will be right.
Yeah, one of us, at least one of us will be right. All right. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Again, be sure to watch the championship game this weekend, 8 p.m. Eastern Time on CBS. I'm Haley Kopmeyer.
And I'm Madison Hammond.